Certain birthmarks hold more than just physical significance, they carry the weight of ancient wisdom, whispered through the ages. Throughout history, these marks have been seen as signs from the divine, indicators of a soul chosen for a special path. You might think that your birthmark is just a random spot on your skin, but what if it's something more? What if it's a sign that you have been set apart, that you carry a unique spiritual destiny? These marks, often overlooked, might be the key to unlocking the hidden potential within you. Ancient cultures and spiritual traditions have long believed that birthmarks are not mere accidents of nature, but intentional markings that carry a deeper meaning. These marks are seen as a kind of spiritual signature, a symbol of who you are and the journey you are meant to take in this life. They are believed to be the remnants of past lives, karmic symbols, or even signs of divine favor, pointing toward a higher purpose that only the chosen can fulfill. Ignoring the spiritual significance of your birthmarks could mean missing out on a crucial aspect of your spiritual growth. These marks are not just physical features, they are deeply connected to your spiritual identity. Recognizing and understanding the meaning behind them can open doors to profound personal insights and spiritual awakening. Birthmarks are often seen as cosmic reminders of your soul's journey, placed on your body as a guide to help you navigate your path. They serve as markers of your spiritual blueprint, pointing you toward the lessons you need to learn and the gifts you have to share with the world. By understanding the importance of these marks, you can begin to embrace your spiritual identity more fully and align yourself with the divine purpose that has been set before you. This recognition is not just about self-awareness, it's about tuning into the deeper vibrations of the universe, acknowledging that you are part of something much larger than yourself. The awareness of these marks can lead to a greater connection with your inner self, helping you to unlock hidden potential and move closer to your true spiritual destiny. The idea that birthmarks are spiritual markers is not new. Across different cultures and spiritual traditions, there is a common belief that birthmarks carry significant meaning. In some traditions, birthmarks are seen as signs of past lives, where the soul has carried forward physical marks from a previous existence. These marks are believed to be connected to unfinished business or lessons that the soul needs to address in this lifetime. In other beliefs, birthmarks are seen as signs of divine favor, indicating that the person is chosen for a special spiritual mission. They may be seen as marks left by angels or spirits, signifying protection, guidance, or a specific task that needs to be accomplished in this life. The location, shape, and color of the birthmark are all believed to carry different meanings, providing clues to the individual's spiritual path and purpose. For example, a birthmark over the heart might signify a life focused on love and compassion, while one on the forehead might indicate a strong spiritual or intellectual destiny. Understanding these markers can help you to better understand yourself and the spiritual journey you are on. It's about recognizing that these marks are not just random, but intentional, placed by the universe to guide you and help you fulfill your destiny. Throughout history, certain birthmarks have been repeatedly associated with those believed to be chosen ones, individuals destined for a unique spiritual journey. These birthmarks often appear in specific locations on the body, each carrying a distinct meaning. One common type of birthmark linked to being a chosen one is the mark found on the back, often believed to symbolize a protective force, as if guarding the individual from unseen dangers. This mark is thought to indicate that the person has a strong spiritual shield, protecting them as they walk their destined path. Another significant birthmark is the one located on the forehead, often seen as a sign of wisdom and spiritual insight. This mark is believed to connect the individual to higher knowledge, suggesting that they have been chosen to receive divine guidance. Birthmarks on the chest, especially near the heart, are also seen as powerful indicators of a chosen one. These marks are often associated with love, compassion, and the ability to heal others, pointing to a life path focused on emotional and spiritual nurturing. Each of these birthmarks carries a unique message, reflecting the special role the individual is meant to play in the spiritual realm. Each birthmark on your body holds a deeper spiritual significance, revealing aspects of your identity and your journey that might otherwise remain hidden. A birthmark on the forehead, for instance, is often seen as a third eye, symbolizing heightened intuition and spiritual insight. This mark suggests that the person has a natural ability to see beyond the physical realm, accessing wisdom that others may not be able to perceive. It's a sign of spiritual leadership, indicating that the individual is meant to guide others on their spiritual journey. A birthmark on the hand, particularly on the right hand, is often associated with a life of service and action. This mark signifies that the person is destined to use their hands for good, whether through healing, creating, or leading others. It's a mark of a doer, someone who is meant to make a tangible difference in the world. Birthmarks on the feet are believed to indicate a journey, either a physical or spiritual one. These marks suggest that the person is a wanderer, someone who will travel far in their search for truth, wisdom, or enlightenment. They are signs of a life spent in pursuit of a higher purpose, moving forward on the path laid out by the universe. Each birthmark is a clue, a piece of the puzzle that makes up your spiritual identity, helping you to understand the unique role you are meant to play in this world. Interpreting your own birthmarks is a deeply personal and spiritual journey, one that can reveal profound insights into your life's purpose and the lessons you are meant to learn. The first step in this process is to take the time to observe your birthmarks closely, noting their location, shape, and color. Each of these aspects provides clues to the deeper meaning of the mark. For example, a birthmark located on your chest, near your heart, might indicate that your life's purpose is centered around love and compassion. This mark could be a sign that you are meant to bring healing and comfort to others, using your natural empathy and kindness as tools for spiritual growth. A birthmark on your head, particularly on your forehead or temples, could suggest that you have been given the gift of insight, with a natural ability to understand complex spiritual concepts and guide others on their journey. As you reflect on your birthmarks, consider how they align with your personality, your strengths, and the challenges you have faced in life. This reflection can help you to see your birthmarks not just as physical marks, but as spiritual symbols that guide you toward your true calling. It's also important to trust your intuition during this process, allowing your inner wisdom to reveal the meaning of your marks in a way that resonates with you personally. Remember, the interpretation of your birthmarks is not just about understanding your past or present, it's about connecting with the path that lies ahead, embracing the unique spiritual journey that is yours to walk. There are countless stories and testimonies from individuals who have discovered that their birthmarks were more than just physical traits, they were signs of their spiritual calling. These chosen ones have shared how their birthmarks have played a pivotal role in their spiritual journey, guiding them toward their purpose and helping them connect with their higher selves. One such story is of a woman who had a birthmark on her palm, a mark she had always been self-conscious about. It wasn't until she started exploring her spiritual path that she realized this mark was a symbol of her ability to heal others. She embraced her gift and became a healer, using her hands to bring comfort and peace to those in need. Another story comes from a man with a birthmark on his back, right between his shoulder blades. He discovered that this mark was believed to be a sign of protection, a spiritual shield that would guard him as he walked his path. This realization gave him the courage to pursue his true calling, knowing that he was protected by a higher power. These stories highlight the transformative power of understanding the spiritual significance of birthmarks, showing that when we embrace these marks, we can unlock our true potential and fulfill our destiny. Birthmarks can play a crucial role in your spiritual awakening, serving as catalysts for deeper self-awareness and spiritual growth. When you begin to recognize the spiritual significance of your birthmarks, you open yourself up to a new level of understanding and connection with your higher self. These marks can be seen as gentle nudges from the universe, reminding you of the spiritual path you are meant to follow. For many, the realization that their birthmarks carry spiritual meaning is a turning point in their spiritual journey. It's a moment of awakening, where they begin to see themselves not just as physical beings, but as spiritual entities with a unique purpose. This awakening can lead to a deeper exploration of one's spiritual identity, helping to uncover hidden talents, strengths, and abilities that have been lying dormant. The process of spiritual awakening is often marked by moments of clarity and insight, where the individual begins to understand their place in the world and their connection to the divine. Birthmarks can be a powerful trigger for these moments, serving as symbols of the divine calling that each chosen one carries within them. Harnessing the power of your birthmarks involves embracing their spiritual significance and using them as a guide on your spiritual journey. One of the first steps is to meditate on your birthmarks, allowing yourself to connect with the energy they represent. During meditation, focus on the location of the birthmark and visualize it as a source of light and energy, connecting you to the divine. This practice can help you to attune yourself to the spiritual message your birthmark carries. Another practical step is to incorporate your birthmark into your daily affirmations. Create affirmations that align with the spiritual meaning of your birthmark, and repeat them daily to reinforce the positive energy it represents. For example, if your birthmark is associated with healing, you might say, "I am a vessel of healing energy, and I bring comfort and peace to those around me." By doing this, you align yourself with the spiritual power of your birthmark, allowing it to guide you on your path. It's also important to share your journey with others, whether through conversation, writing, or other forms of expression. By sharing your experience, you not only affirm your own spiritual identity but also inspire others to explore the spiritual significance of their own birthmarks. Embracing your birthmarks as spiritual symbols is a powerful way to unlock your true spiritual destiny. These marks are not just physical features, they are reminders of the spiritual path you are meant to walk. By recognizing and embracing the spiritual significance of your birthmarks, you open yourself up to a deeper connection with your true self and your higher purpose. This process involves letting go of any negative perceptions you may have had about your birthmarks and instead seeing them as divine gifts given to you as guides on your journey. It's about accepting yourself fully, with all your unique traits and characteristics, and understanding that these marks are part of what makes you who you are. As you embrace your birthmarks, you begin to see yourself in a new light, recognizing the spiritual power you carry within you. This shift in perception can lead to a greater sense of confidence and self-assurance as you step into your true identity as a chosen one. Your birthmarks are not mere coincidences, they are powerful spiritual symbols that carry the essence of who you are and the journey you are meant to take. Each mark is a reminder that you are chosen for a unique spiritual path, one that is filled with purpose, growth, and discovery. By understanding the spiritual significance of your birthmarks, you can unlock hidden potential and connect more deeply with your true self. Whether your birthmarks symbolize protection, wisdom, healing, or another spiritual gift, embracing them can lead to profound personal transformation. As you continue on your spiritual journey, let your birthmarks be a source of strength and guidance, reminding you of the divine purpose you carry within. By honoring these marks, you honor the unique and powerful spiritual being that you are, stepping into your destiny with confidence and grace.